See a lot of questions on some of the sheep websites. They're asking to evaluate their ram. This is the ram that I used last year. He is currently for sale. And I thought we'd talk about him. Because if you look at him, he looks good, but he's not great looking, right? There's some things that I look for in a ram that he doesn't have. One of them being I like black feet. He doesn't have black feet. His shoulder's not huge, and he's not particularly, I want to call beefy. Has that lots of muscling. But he is not even 1 year old yet. He's still a baby, technically, but he impregnated my entire flock, and he also impregnated my neighbor's flock. And what matters in a ram is not necessarily what they look like. What matters in a ram is what their babies look like. And this is by far the best crop of lambs I have ever had. So if you look at the top of them, it's not bad, but there's definitely meatier looking rams. But generally they're older than this. They're, 2 and 3 year old rams. And so when you look at those, you're going, well, that's a nice looking ram. Yeah, but what did he look like when he was 6 months old? And what did his babies look like? And so when you're evaluating a ram, I always want to know, what did his brothers look like? What did his siblings look like? What did, hopefully, it's great if they're older, what did his children look like? That's what really matters. And the results of this ram have been phenomenal. The average weight gain per day on them is about 0.55 pounds per day, and that's off of pure grass and milk. The ewes aren't getting grain, and the lambs aren't getting grain. That's a really, really, really good return. The other part of it is that he impregnated my entire flock in a 2-week period, minus the ones who were a little too young to be impregnated yet, and so they didn't get pregnant, which I was actually happy about. So, it's nice to have just a quick window that you're doing lambing. Lambing is exhausting. It's stressful. It's nice to kind of compress it into just a couple weeks. So he got them all done within a 14-day period. That's nice. I haven't had any parasite issues yet on any of my lambs yet. Now, we're still early in the season. A lot more can happen. But so far, no parasite issues. I haven't had any parasite issues with this ram, which has been nice. This is his friend, by the way, who we call Hamburger. The white one is his friend who keep him company. So parasites, or the lack of parasites in my lambs, growth, and compression of breeding times are what really matter when I'm evaluating this ram for his future use. Now, why aren't I keeping him? Because I really like his lambs enough where I'm keeping a good number of his daughters. And so I'm going to be getting a new ram this year just so that I can do that. So that's my evaluation of this particular ram. I also like him because so far he's not mean, but he's also not quite one yet. So that will come with time. I don't know many rams who reach the 3-year-old threshold and are still nice. But as of right now, I can come out here. It's fine. He doesn't bother me. I don't bother him. He's a pretty nice ram. So anyways, if you're looking for a really good ram, he is for sale. And he's had really great results. That's my evaluation.